Greetings, greetings. How we doing? Yo, yo, how we doing? Hey, Gary, how we doing? Eric, what's going on? So, just want to drop y'all a couple of things, couple of nuggets today. Accepting all business applications you're trying to apply to get funding for your business, whether that is a fix and flip or you're trying to do a restaurant, get your restaurant funded. Liquor stores can get you funded. Doctors' offices, lawyers' offices, construction. You're trying to get a truck because you drive trucks. You're trying to get funding for your truck. I am accepting all applications for all wide ranges of businesses. My focus right now is construction companies, as well as 18-wheeler truck drivers and restaurants. Those are like my three kind of focuses and stuff like that. Uh, you said the merchant. Oh yeah, merchandise is coming. Merchandise is coming. Definitely, it's definitely coming. Right now, I just want to make sure I'm taking care of everybody and their needs. I know everybody's been asking about all the business funding, what they can do as far as business funding. Um, Now, I will tell everyone you want to come correct. What I mean by come correct, make sure you know all of your personal credit scores. If you do have a business score, please let me know that as well. You need to know how long you've been in business, how many years that you've been in business, years and months. Um, how many years and have you had a business checking account open? Very, very important. Do you have 3 months of bank statements where we can see deposits and withdrawals from that account? 3 months. I need 3 months. Um, Also, you need to be making money in your business for certain companies, not for every field, but for ones that, if you already have a business established and you are looking to expand your business or anything like that, you need to show me that you actually have income coming in for your business because having that income can even trump what your credit scores are personally or business wise. Okay, so Ebony, yes, this goes for nonprofits as well. Um, you just got to have your stuff in order. Like you got to have something come, even if you're giving away all your money for a nonprofit, you got to have some money coming through. Okay, but it's very important to have your ducks in a row. You got to have things in order for your business. Please come correct. All right, a lot of people have been coming to me lately and just not really understanding why they're not getting funding, and that's because they're not coming with the correct things that we need to get them funding. Okay, they don't have any income at all, and there are some cases where you don't need income, like a fix and flip property. You don't need income, you just need to have the deal. So if you have the deal already set up, um, and they look at the deal as far as my angel investors and business investors and all that, they look at that deal and they say, okay, well, we can get this person this money. That has nothing to do with how much money you're bringing to the table. It's really going to be all about, is does the deal make sense? Because they're willing to invest in the deal if the deal makes sense based on the value of the property and things like that. Okay, so there are going to be some times where income is not important, but that depends on what field you're trying to get money in. You're trying to get money to actually go out here and open another location or something like that, or expand on your business. They're going to want to see, okay, if they want more money or they want money from us, how much money have they been able to produce in the past 3 months on an average? Okay, so you want to have that. You want to have those scores, even if you don't have a lot of money, but you have very, very high scores and very, very low increase. That's going to help as well. Okay, so if you have more than 5 inquiries, you want to get those. You want to get those taken off. But that's through JNO's credit, anybody. I don't care. But you need to get those removed. You don't want to have 5 inquiries or more. Now, 5 is a limit for one of my uh, companies that give me money or give you money. Let me say, but you don't want to be right at the limit. You don't want to just be like kind of scooting by. You know, you want to get the most money possible. Okay, we were able to get one of my viewers here. We were able to get her funding for her business. I'm not gonna say her business name. She may not even say all that or her personal name like that. but I was able to get her $57,000 for her business here. So we're very, very happy about that, that she's able to get that and get that finalized. And she was able to take out 42,000 of her loan and use it for herself right now. And she still has that other leftover from that $57,000 that she can use for whatever she wants to use for in the future going forward. And I am also in the process. I'm actually waiting on your paperwork for your second business, ma'am. If you haven't already sent me your information on your second business, she does have a second business. I need that information. I need those 3 months of statements. That way I can go ahead and do your next business funding, and to where we can actually get you a whole lot more money in total. Okay. But I need that as soon as possible so I can get you that funding. Okay. But for those of y'all who are watching who already have a business, or somebody who does have a business, you might have a local person down the street, a local business down the street from you, and they're struggling, they need more money, or a business that is thriving right now, and it's good for them just to have money set to the side or have money available to them if anything does go wrong, or if opportunity presents itself. They want to buy the building next door, or they want to buy get another location, or buy a truck at some point. Anything can happen. If you know of a business, please don't be afraid to refer them to us. We will pay referral fees for anybody who does refer any businesses to us, that we can close a deal for them. Okay. The referral fee will be based on exactly how much they get in funding, but it will be worth your while as far as money goes, as far as me paying you out for that loan. Just depends on if we get that closed. If we get it closed, you can look forward to getting $1 off of that. Not literally $1. You know what I mean? Okay, so we're looking for any type of business. We really can do any type of business funding. We just have a focus of construction businesses, as well as truck drivers, restaurants, liquor stores, and then fix and flips. Those are I know it's not really a streamlined focus, but our number one priority is helping the construction workers with their trucks, and helping the 18-wheeler truck drivers. That's our 100% focus. But we have access to all types of funding. Okay, don't limit me to just one. I like being limited, period. I like having the focus, but also being able to provide for any type. So any type of business a person has, nonprofit, whatever, I have lenders for you, and I'm getting new lenders on a weekly basis for you. Okay, so if you are in the market of either starting a business, or you already have a business, or you want to expand on your business, please do not be afraid to hit us up about that. Now, I will have a new number that's only for business clients coming up here later in the week. For right now, you still can call the number that you have, but I will separate. I do have 3 other 1-800 numbers. I'm going to use one of those numbers just for business clientele, so we know that if that phone rings or somebody sends a message, we know for a fact that you're calling or sending a message about getting started with or inquiring about a business loan. Okay, so just want to tell y'all about that today. And yeah, so you're going to use the current number right now as well. Let me see. Let me look at these messages. Endowments and foundations. Merchandise. Yep. So we want to get everybody that information here as well. I don't want anybody to feel left out. I know people have been asking me about these business, the business funding aspect a lot. So I want to make sure I made a live just for those people who are inquiring about the business or getting started with the business funding. Okay. I want to show y'all my new baby as well while I'm here. This is new bay. This is not a rental right here. This is new baby. New baby. But yeah, for those of y'all who do want to get any type of car funding, you want a car loan, I got this car here at 3% interest. I'll be posting that here on Instagram for people to see as well. And on I'll post it here on YouTube as well as far as the pictures. But and that's a used car. I don't buy new cars, but on a used car at 3% interest, that's totally freaking fantastic. I will be doing a certain special right now for everybody who follows me on Instagram. If you're following me on Instagram, then you're automatically going to get special pricing. I'm gonna give special pricing to everybody who's following me on Instagram. If you're only subscribed to me on YouTube, then you will not get this month's. We will verify that just to make sure that you are following us. So make sure if you go follow us at J Knows Credit, don't follow just the unfollow. Okay, make sure you're following us. I do a lot of giveaways there. I do more giveaways on Instagram than I do on YouTube, as far as like giving away free Cash App payments and things like that. And in which, let me see, do I have any? Let's see if I have anything in here right now. Let's see. I don't even know. I haven't even checked this thing. Oh, I do. Okay. I didn't know I had something in here. All right. All right. So what I will be doing is I'm gonna Cash App somebody right here live who wants some money. Maybe you can pay for lunch or something like that if you haven't eaten lunch yet, or put some gas in your car, or whatever the case may be. Let me see. I have a business. It's 2 years old. I have done business through it. It's a fix and flip business. Rodney, you don't even have to have any history with fix and flips. As long as you have the deal set up, you can have no experience with that, and I can get you some money. Just let you know, you don't even have to have a business really for that. So you hit me up. You got a deal already in place, then we can go ahead and get you funding. Okay, just so you know. Let's see. Beep, 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 beep. So this is what I need everybody to do. If you haven't done already, you need to go ahead and like the video. Make sure you like the video. Make sure you go ahead and go subscribe to my YouTube channel. If you have not subscribed, you need to go ahead and put that there. Fix and flip. You want to learn how to do it. There's plenty of videos on how to do it. You just got to find the deals, really. I mean, if you find the deals, you got to be out there working, actively working, looking at different listings, looking at new listings that pop up. Get your shoulders rubbed with somebody who's in the actual industry, and be ahead of the game. It's kind of like getting inside information when you're doing with real estate. A lot of times, all about who you know, what you know. And so if you know somebody who has their kind of like ear to the street, so to speak, or they got a friend in a very high place or whatever, you can kind of know when things go on the market before anybody else will know that. And then also, don't be afraid to look at some tax listings and all that, but you gotta get your feet wet. You have to go out there and have to like really research. All the information is online. It's on YouTube. It's on Google searches. How to fix and flip. How to fix and flip business. Buy some Jay Morrison books, and follow Jay Morrison on Instagram and YouTube and Facebook and everywhere. Get around some people who are already in the industry doing it. There's also some good videos. I forgot, I saw one guy. I can't think of his name right now. I can't think of his name, but it's just so much information out here on that. So if you want to do that, it's at the click of a button for you to get it. Okay, I can't really go too deep into that here on this chat, but yeah, it's definitely available for you. Let's see. Fix and flip. Talk about that. Talk about funding. Oh, if anybody here actually goes and follows me, go follow me on Instagram. Go follow me, and like this video. That is the requirements. Follow me on Instagram. Like this video. And if you are following me on Instagram right now, I want you to go comment on any picture. Any picture, I just want you to go comment on it. If you do not know my Instagram, then we're going to have a problem. No, I'm just kidding. So my Instagram is at @jknowscredit, at JAY knows credit. No underscores, no periods, no hyphens, no dollar signs. At JAY knows credit. All right. Go up there, follow me, and then I want you to comment on one of my pictures. Um, Let me see. Let me tell you what the comment. Let me tell you what the comment. Actually, I want you to comment with the credit card emoji. Comment with the credit card emoji. That way, I know you're actually watched this on here. Now, those of y'all who might be watching this later on, if you're watching this later on after this is live, I will still send you a payment. I'll pick somebody and still send you something, even if you're not watching it live. But the live person is going to just get more than the person who's not watching it live. Okay, so that's going to be the thing. Comment. I want you to comment with the credit card emoji. Comment with the credit card emoji. That way I know that you're watching this live right here. Okay. Then I will do that. I will send you that payment here live. I see that it's already going. We already got it going. Okay, let's see. Keylod Nino. I don't know if I'm even pronouncing that right. Go ahead and drop me your Cash App name. Keylod Nino on Instagram. That's you. Go ahead and drop me your Instagram. I'm sorry, not your Instagram. Shoot. Drop me your Cash App. My apologies. Tongue-tied. 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 This is fun. This is fun. I'm also gonna pick somebody else, and go ahead and comment your Instagram name here, so people know that I actually am sending to. Don't worry, nobody's gonna steal your Cash App name. If they do, they can just send you some money, I'm sure. But go ahead and comment, sir, your Cash App name. Yeah, you, Alante. Go ahead and comment your Cash App name here, not on Instagram. Do that right now on here, so I know that you are real. Okay, let me see. BIGGNINOI. There you go. There you go. And that is for whoever you are, Mr. Alante. That's you right there. Hola! How we doing? How we doing? Everything's going great. Everything's going great. So, like I said, I'm gonna do another giveaway as well. It just won't be live. I'll let everybody, who wants to go and follow me and, actually comment. I will verify you to make sure you are still following me. I know people like to do the whole follow and get what they want and then unfollow you. That's always fun. I don't do Facebook like that, Alante. I do have a Facebook, but I don't have a Facebook for business. I just found that Facebook is just not as engaging as Instagram and YouTube is for me. So I will not be messaging you on Facebook. You can message me on Instagram or you can call me 1-8333 J knows, but I definitely won't be hitting you up on Facebook. Just let you know that. Just keeping it real. Just won't. Just I will not be on Facebook like that. I barely get on Facebook. Barely. Facebook gets boring. I see the same people complaining about their life and their girlfriend and their boyfriend and how they're sick of him, and they still keep posting the same thing. I'm so sick of him. F him. The next week I love him. Then the next week I hate him, and then all of that. And I just hate it. I just hate it. I just hate it. Yeah, yeah. I'm not saying you can't work with me. Definitely hit me up, bro. I'm just saying I just don't use Facebook. That's all. I just don't use Facebook. Yo, yes, yes. I didn't wear my Leaf Village hat or shirt today, but you know, I'm trying to get there. Trying to get there. I do have something special coming. It's in the process right now, being made on that tip. So you'll see it when I post it. It'll probably be posted more on Instagram than it will on Facebook. And so yeah. People have this notion of what success looks like, and they got it really twisted up. This is my little nugget for the day, okay? For those of y'all who actually want to stay and watch some information. Some people don't care. Some people just want Cash App money. Some folks will actually watch because they want some knowledge, okay? But people get so caught up in what things look like when it comes to a successful person. Okay, now a successful black person, they say, has to dress a certain way. He has to wear jewelry. I don't buy jewelry. I don't even have no earrings. My little keloid in here, and this is free. I don't have no nose rings, nothing like that. I'm not saying you can't have that and be successful. I'm just saying that people have a notion of what success looks like. Now, there was a great guy named Steve Jobs. I'm not gonna get into all of that, but what I'm saying is that some people think he was an asshole. Some folks think he was great, and but he did not. He wore what he wanted to wear. He wore his jeans. That's what he wanted to wear. And now people in the workplace have now, like, because of how he hired people and how they're able to dress at the workplace, and still to this day, he changed the whole schematics of what successful person looks like, or a good person looks like who's making money. You know, they just have a lot of people just have, this type of thought about a person has to, wear a suit, or he has to be cleanly shaved, or he can't wear dreads, or he can't have a box or afro, or his hair has to be combed a certain way, or now I'm not saying that if I go to a black tie event, I'm just gonna not wear a black tie. Okay, it doesn't make any sense. Like, that's the whole point of, I'm at that party. It's a black tie event. I need to wear a black tie. Okay, it's not about being dramatic and not trying to appease to an audience, something like that. But I feel like if you want to be successful, you have to stop getting so caught up in what people think it looks like compared to what it is. Success for you is personal. It has nothing to do with how other people see it. Success to you is how you see success. What is success to you? Is it making $1,000 a week? Is it just having 5 kids and a loving husband or wife, and just being able to take a vacation twice a year? Like, there's a certain level of success that everybody wants to reach, but they don't really know what it looks like. It doesn't have a particular look. It looks how you want it to look. It is personal to you. Okay, you don't got to dress a certain way. You ain't got to look a certain way. You got to be a certain color. None of that matters. It's all about how you see success, and if you're doing the work to get to that success. Whether if you're trying to become married and have 5 kids, or are you humbling yourself, or are you not just dolling yourself with makeup all the time? Are you a person who's humble even when you don't have makeup on? Are you a man who's not caught up in every woman having the biggest butt and the biggest breast, and she got to be a dime or better, or she can't talk to you? Are you keeping your options open, but not, just lowering all of your standards, but just kind of keeping your options open? That way you don't miss who you're supposed to be with, or miss that success. Okay? And that's something even with business. Like, you got to keep your options open and not just be so closed-minded on business, because something might come along that you can invest in and make money from, but because it's not in your field, you say, oh no, well, that's not what I need to be doing. It's like you focus on this, and you could miss out on a lot of money just by doing that and not having a focus, not having that goal, and not pushing towards that goal. So I want everybody out there, if you have a goal, if you're in business, you're trying to be in business for real, because a lot of folks have business names, they don't have no business. Having a business name don't mean nothing. You do not have a business unless you're working in the business and working on the business. Two different things. Working in the business and working on the business. Like you work in the house or on a house. Okay, you see a person building a house, are they working in the house or on the house? They're working on building the house. You got people who work in the house. That's the people who just, live in the house, you eat, you cook, stuff like that. All right. You got to be doing both things when you're working in business. That means the paperwork side, you got to be doing the paperwork, the behind the scenes stuff, but you also got to do stuff that's actually building the house up. Okay. That's making money to get your company income. Are you doing applications? You're getting in front of people? Are you getting in front of more people who want to buy your product or anything like that? You have to actively be working, or you got a business name without the power thereof. You don't have any type of money coming in. And a lot of people saying that they're entrepreneurs. You're not an entrepreneur unless you're doing entrepreneur things. It's not about just working 5 hours or 10 hours or 20 hours. It's all about doing things that's actually going to make you money. Okay? So during the time, like right now, this is my day to do some organization. Okay, I have organizational days where I'm trying to get everything done. I'm trying to get paperwork done. I'm trying to make sure everything is organized paperwork wise. I'm trying to make sure I have them inside of a spreadsheet. That way I know what clients signed up, when they signed up, when they paid, how's their file doing, things like that, like organizational things. Okay, then I have my time frame when I'm actually doing things to actually make money from my business on my end, because I also have two employees, which is I'm getting a third one trained. Okay, but I have 2 employees now, or contractors, let me say, who work for me, who are also making money, but who are also making the company money. Okay, so even if I'm not working on my business, if I'm working in my business, I have somebody else who's working on my business. Okay, so you have to get to that point where you understand where you are. If you're a real entrepreneur or you're a real business person, and if you are real, what are you doing? Okay, if you got a nonprofit, what are you doing to raise capital for it? Are you filling out information? Are you trying to get grants? Are you trying to get city council people to know who you are, know what your story is, what your charity nonprofit is all about? Are you going to meetings, not just HOA meetings, but are you going to meetings, city council meetings, stuff like that? Are you getting around people? Are you like rubbing shoulders with people who play golf all day, who's 60 years old, who own 100 acres of land, who might know somebody who can help you get some land or something like that? Like, are you in a place where you're cultivating yourself and building up your brand, building up your business, doing something to make you some money or something? And if you're not, when are your hours of when you're going to do that stuff? What are your hours of business? People know, they call us at J Knows Credit. We can answer the phone sometimes at 2 o'clock in the morning. You can ask Ashley, you can ask Dom, you can ask myself. We answer the phone sometimes at 2 a.m. because it's still like 11 p.m. on the West Coast. And as much as sometimes I don't want to answer, I'm like, man, I'm in the bed. But I'm like, yo, that person could be a person who might want to spend $100,000. I don't know. I'm going to try to get to that person as soon as I can, if I can get to it. But if I can, I'm going to say, hey, look, right now I'm downstairs doing some files, drinking some coffee. How can I help you? I've done credit card applications. I've done personal loans at 2, 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, not because I can't do them during the day, but because I am working on building my business. I know that it's not typical. I don't have typical hours. I don't have no 9 to 5 hours. Sometimes my phone don't ring until 10, 11 o'clock in the daytime. So I'm just saying this to say, like, if you say you want to make money in business, if you say you want to be wealthy, you say you want to be an entrepreneur, are you doing the things that it takes to be one of those people? Or are you just saying that because it's a good title to have on your Instagram profile or on your Facebook profile to say, I am this, but your work ethic doesn't say that. Your income doesn't say that. You might have the vision that says that, but as you working on the vision, are you doing that? Are you working on building up, yourself or your brand to get to where you're trying to be? It's not about being there right now, but are you working on it? Are you getting up to that place? So, you know, hope everybody got something from that. You know, I'm not gonna be long-winded here. I just wanted to drop y'all a few lines or whatever. I do have some videos coming. I know I've been promising videos, but I've been trying to take care of all of my clients and take care of just a lot of things as far as my business training, as far as getting more information and more clientele for business funding, being able to handle a lot of people who are going to be calling about the business stuff. I do research myself. See, I have been in the lab, what they call labbing. If you're a dancer, you understand what it is to lab. I lab there as well, but you got to lab when it comes to information about your business. Because if somebody asks you a question about your business in the field that you're in, and you cannot answer that question, you are no longer an expert in that field. Now you seem like, oh, this person don't know what in the world they're talking about. So I want to be equipped more in the business, and I've been studying my butt off on everything dealing with business, funding, and everything. Now I know the taxes part, I got that, but I still further my education on that because taxes change every year. Okay, so I've been in the lab. That way I can be able to better serve and help my clients who come to me like, oh, this guy is knowledgeable about what he's talking about, so I'm going to go with him because he knows what he's talking about. And also helping to train my assistants on that as well. And if there's questions that they can't answer, they can still call me. All right. But thank you. Hope you all enjoyed this video. Like I said, if you do need any type of business funding, please call. Yes, it is going to cost money. Yes, it is going to cause you to give up information that you may not want to give up, which I don't understand that. You want a loan, but you don't want to tell me what your information is. How am I going to give you a loan for your business and I have no knowledge of you or your business? Doesn't make sense. Please come correct if you want to get some funding, okay? Know that it costs money. You are in business. You should know things cost money, okay? If not, it's going to be a long, long, long road for you before you start really making some killer profits, okay? But anyway, the J Knows Credit signing out. Hopefully y'all enjoyed this video. Y'all have a great day.